turn heads. You can go and take a picture. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn heads.
Drop the top in the parking lot so y'all can see where the dress is swing.
Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn heads. Put the lady sitting on the grill with Grady Rip.
So, Houston Underground is the topic. It's a touchy subject.
I run that.
Do you? that's no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
With help, with a little help.
Do you believe in the new Houston? Is there such a place? Or is this a mythical land that Shea Serrano created?
Oh my gosh. All right. New Houston started with this. There used to be a Frontline concert, right?
Okay.
Ran by MC Kane. Shout out to MC Kane. They dubbed what was going on New Houston. It wasn't specific to 4 or 5 artists. It was just them recognizing what was going on. Now, of course, the old heads would be mad because, what do you mean it's a new Houston? It's not saying that we're trying to replace Houston or old Houston or whatever. It was just recognizing that there's a new crop of talent in the city.
Right.
Then from there, it spiraled out of control.
Got it.
Because then people were like, okay, these 4 people are New Houston. You guys aren't New Houston.
You're old
And then it was
Houston.
like, okay, well, who determines who's New Houston and who's
Right.
not? I always had an open view of it when it was. I thought it was perfect when it first started because it describes, because it is new. Like to the old heads that are mad, like, no offense, but a lot of the people that are making noise aren't doing the things that they were doing.
Right.
And a lot of us don't sound like they sound.
But
So it's new.
but
You know what I'm saying? For the lack of a better word, it's new. It's
but a lot
different.
of everybody
What we
coming
call
out
it?
the
Different
city.
Houston?
Sure.
The
different
other Houston?
Yes.
No.
on the side.
There's
Houston.
old and new. And people that don't want to be old, you be mad at Father Time. Don't be mad at us. And people that don't want to be new, you are new until people get sick of hearing about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a double-edged sword.
Got it.
So as far as New Houston goes, it doesn't really have a loose term, you know.
Okay.
It doesn't really stick because it got dragged through the mud too much. You know,
Okay.
it's no longer a good term. And if you're using that, I would urge you to stop.
Got it. All right, we'll run through these. The idea, so can we expect a Hashbrown? When is Hashbrown going to be an official South by Southwest participant? When is that going to happen?
Whenever those people, the powers that be, get their mind right.
Okay, are you still trying for that? Something you looking forward to?
This past South by Southwest, I didn't submit.
Okay.
I just went. I was actually a fan. I went to go see Nas perform Illmatic.
I definitely saw that.
So I was like, let me just fall back. I went out there. I had a showcase with Turning Heads.
Okay.
With Purple Bastard. So, you know, hometown showing me love out of town. You know, but it wasn't a focal point. It was too much. It's gotten too corporate, in my opinion.
Okay.
It doesn't serve the purpose.
Last year you did A3C. You're not doing it this year.
No, I will be here.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's this weekend.
Really, if you don't see me somewhere, it's because I didn't get booked.
Okay, I'm not judging you.
I don't go just to go.
Okay.
You know. Now to counter that, the first time I went to A3C, which was 2010, Floss was booked. But then again, you know, we do songs together, so it was worth my while to go out there. I had never been. And then last year I got booked on my own. Hush your mouth. Last year I went there on my own. None of them got booked, so I got booked. I went out there by myself.
Okay.
And did a show and made some contacts. So it's definitely worth it to go. It just wasn't in the plans this year. Yeah.
What do I have to do? How much money do I have to slide you under the table to get you to bring Class 6 back?
Oh man, I was looking at some Class 6 photos the other day.
It
I actually
was so
posted a
awesome.
couple for Throwback Thursdays.
It was
People
like
people
the
still do
Hash-
that?
They do.
Okay, I did it.
It was like going to like Hash's house party. Like it was.
It was
the
fun, man.
equivalent. I would like for you to bring
If
it back.
if there's a way for me to bring it back, I definitely will. It was fun.
Okay.
It was fun.
That's good. I know you are into Marvel.
Yes.
You are definitely into the comics.
Yes, definitely.
All right. If THEM were the Avengers, who would be who?
Oh shit.
Hash would be.
I'd be Iron Man.
Would you?
Yeah.
John Doe would be.
Young dude would be Thor.
Hollywood Floss would be.
Captain America.
Kid the Great.
The Hulk.
Thorogood.
Thorogood would be Wolverine, because Wolverine is an Avenger if he you read. Reading is fundamental.
Check for
Yeah.
Okay, who am I missing? Rob J would be?
Rob J would be Ant-Man.
Okay. Naya, shout out to the first
Shout out
lady.
to shout out to the first lady in THEM. Hold
Naya
it down.
would be
Naya would be
Black Widow. Hands down. All right.
Sure.
Okay, I got a little bit of not a sidebar, but something just out of curiosity. If you knew, tell me how Jeff Wayne helped you create something on Break Something.
Jeff Wayne?
Yes, sound familiar?
Oh.
You owe him some money.
You stumped me.
You definitely owe him some money. You used
What
him
song?
for a sample.
What song? I was supposed to know this.
You did it with Dustin Prestige.
Oh, John Wayne, yeah.
Jeff Wayne.
Jeff Wayne, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Which one?
The War of Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeff Wayne did the very beginning Underground, and it stumped me because me and my significant other were thinking about it, and we were like, oh man, we thought it was Fraggle Rock. we thought it was Fraggle Rock or the Smurfs because of the way it sounded.
Yeah, yeah.
But I kept looking and kept hearing. And
So
when
you
have
went
an
looking for the sample
when
and
you
you
have
found
an
it?
English degree,
Okay, of course.
it takes a little bit. It doesn't take much to figure some things out. And I was like, that's where I know that from.
Yeah, I sampled War of Worlds. I have the record.
Do
It was,
you?
because I mean, it was after that movie came out. They redid the movie with Tom Cruise. It was terrible, terrible
Yeah,
remake.
they did.
But the original movie, they had it's really the movie on wax.
Yeah.
So that's why there's scenes and he's talking and stuff like that. And when that underground, I was like, yeah, I gotta use that.
I definitely, the sample is on YouTube if y'all want to find it.
Yeah.
Let me share with you, we're gonna go to break real quick, but I want to share with you, you do Space City Beat Battle,
Yes, I do.
and we're definitely going to do a sidebar segment, and we're gonna get into that,
Okay.
because I think you definitely need to promote that.
Definitely.
But you do Space City Beat Battle with Black Rose.
And T. Piper.
Black Rose and T. Piper.
Yeah.
And Black Rose spoke highly of you to me today.
Oh, really?
And Black Rose said this, quote, one of my favorite MCs in Houston. Sounds from the backseat blew my mind. I love his unwillingness to deal with BS and his dedication to quality. And before we end the quote, he was nice enough to add, he's my favorite asshole. End quote. This is, Black Rose said that, he told
Shout
me
out to
this.
Black Rose.
And he definitely said he enjoys working with you. And for our next segment, we're gonna get into your unwillingness to compromise. But let's shoot to a video. We're gonna do another one of your favorites. You pick. It's on you.
Let's check out that Nice Guys Magic.
Nice Guys Magic.
Yeah.
Turning Heads TV.
What? It's the Lord taught me, so I'm at the twos. I'm a swing, and I'm a swing. I'm the on the scene with about 10 screen sight. Coming live, and I'm coming through. Elbows poking out, chop the block with a dude. Out the south side, to the damn Queens. Nice guys, on the motherfucking scene. Pull a rabbit out the head. Pull a nigga card out the stack. Pull up, floating in this beach. Screens disappear, I flip the switch. Houdini at home, so convinced. Pull a rabbit out the head. Pull a nigga card out the stack. Pull up, floating in this beach. Screens disappear, I flip the switch. Houdini at home, so convinced.
Yeah, feel like I'm Irvin Johnson with the name in the middle. Feel like I'm Merlin. See, Washington name is my gig. Black or white, I do the impossible. It's simple. I'm the downfall of Tom Riddle. No riddles. I'm the false claim of Chris Angel and David Blaine. We ain't the same. They trick you with angles. this. My best trick was convincing you I don't exist.
Hold on, what? Hold on, wait. Well, I mean, I didn't, my bad. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done? Oh, whoops.
It's magic, yeah, I got none like a habit. Wonder where it come from. Fuck if I know, but I have it. Got so many goals that I need it. Yeah, I might have 2 or a hat trick. 2 or 3, but I feel 2-3. My 10 shoe full of my stash and shit. Rap, I took a stab at it. A warm as a night, fuck average. No cosign and or asterisk. I ain't asked for this abracadabraness. The catch for the gift of the gab's this. You get the world on your back, on your mantle list. But I make it look easy, don't act, it's just magic, bitch.
Pull a rabbit out the head. Pull a nigga called out the stack. Pull up, floating in this beach. Screens disappear, I flip the switch. Houdini in at home, so convinced. Pull a rabbit out the head. Pull a nigga called out the stack. Pull up, floating in this beach. Screens disappear, I flip the switch. Houdini in at home, so convinced.
Murder these Hogwarts fucks. Mama never warned us. For this war got more nuts. Plus my niggas is more nuts. My soul in a whole crux. So on in Voldemort's clutch. Gryffindor at my door. I'm on the phone with your bluff. On the text with Sauron. Say he don't leave on door much. But still gon' keep an eye out for me like my old head Horus. Gandalf out here talking down. Fuck his Dumbledore's fuss. I ain't changed that much. I eat still never be a horse crutch. Voila. How many y'all gotta die? Too many rappers, I too many rappers, EMCs, haha. Mick flow, Mick check, Mick show, Mick respect, Mick clothes and Mick videos, Macbeth, tragedy, I'm the bard, Shakespeare, and a Shakespeare's, I'm a Niger. Boy, green and white, how green is my light? Y'all green in my light. Limelight, make a nigga MVNG, same EMT, gon' need MDs, I'm a WMDTNT on NBA, nah, on MDMA,
Pull a rabbit out the head. Pull a nigga called out the stack. Pull up, floating in this beach. Screens disappear, I flip the switch. Houdini in at home, so convinced. Pull a rabbit out the head. Pull a nigga called out the stack. Pull up, floating in this beach. Screens disappear, I flip the switch. Houdini in at home, so convinced.
How does it feel? It's magic, nigga.
It's still gonna, I'm sure it's gonna hurt though. I like all everybody. Positive it is. No, I've never done it before. I can do it.
All right, Turning Heads TV, we are back with a little bonus. We definitely were not going to let time fly without Mr. Hashbrown. Well, more so Jedi Master without talking about Space City Beat Battle. I'm sure it's the city's only beat battle, or it's the only one that fucking matters. So
All of that.
All of that. It's the only
both
one.
of those
and if there
is
was
correct.
another one, it's the only one that fucking matters.
Yeah.
So there it is. So Space City Beat Battle. Let's talk about your. I would consider that like your kid.
It is. It's one of my babies. You know.
Okay.
And it's funny that the things that Black Rose said about me. I think the same about him. He's an incredible producer.
Mm-hmm.
We met at a beat battle. It was called the Houston Beat Battle. This was like 08,
R.I.P.
I believe.
It's not going anymore?
It's no longer going. It wasn't 08. It was like 09, 010, whatever. And we met there. I beat him in the round that we went up against each other. Also met Tommy Bumps. Everyone knows Tommy Bumps from Check Other. He was there. I beat him as well. Those are my homies though, so they know I'm just being that asshole that they love.
Got it.
Whatever.
We'll get you guys with the interview. For your side of the story. Don't worry. You'll
No,
have
this is
your
YouTube.
moment.
This is not my opinion. This is what happened.
This is brand new fact.
Anyways, so yeah, that's where we met, and when the guy that organized those, he stopped doing them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that I was in, I went up against Skyscraper. He's a very talented producer. He lives out in Atlanta right now. it was judged by the R, which now I end up being really cool with the R. He's produced for industry people, you know, Keisha Cole. He's on the new LL Cool J record that's about to come out. And there was nothing for producers, and I kind of got sick of going to shows, and it was just rappity rap all day long. It was like, I produce too, so it needs to be an outlet for that, and that's how it got started.
Okay.
So it started with me and Black Rose, and then we kind of added T. Piper in the fold at the beginning because we needed that media presence and that look. We wanted it to look professional too.
Right.
So
Totally understandable.
that's in a nutshell.
So in a nutshell, what Space City is, and I mean, it's definitely, we've covered it several times. We love going.
You guys are welcome anytime.
We love being there. It's definitely an outlet for producers, we've noticed.
Okay.
Tell us where we can find out more information about Space City Beat Battle.
You can go to spacecitybeatbattle.com. We're on Twitter and Instagram. That's SCBBHOU. HOU is from Houston because that's where it goes down.
Houston is the city. Shout out Nasty Neek.
Yep.
All right. So Space City Beat Battles will be back shortly. Jedi Master Hashbrown, the Deuster, Turning Heads TV.
Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn heads. All lights on the spot. You can go and take a picture. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn heads.
Drop the top in the parking lot so y'all can see where the dress is flying.
Every time we hit